Hi, Derek Wallman, creator and co-writer of Holmes, the musical, inviting you to discover the devil inside. Well, finally I get to do my video for Holmes, the musical. Bo will be in the next 12, so don't worry, he'll be back. Wanted to talk to you about something that a lot of people ask me about Holmes. Where did that come from? And I've read a lot of books on serial killers, but Holmes really stood out to me. He wasn't your normal serial killer as we know them today. He was really the first, and he was brilliant. He was maniacal. He was a con man. Did things for reasons that we don't quite understand. So I wanted to talk a little bit about where the discovery of Holmes came from. About 7 years ago, I read a book outlining different serial killers, and Holmes was one of the chapters in it. And I fell in love with this character. He was so handsome in his day. He was very gregarious. He would be able to con women. He was the master manipulator. And he stood out that way for me. After I read that, I read the book Devil in the White City by David Larson, and started watching videos and anything that I could find about him. But there was always something missing. Why didn't I have the full story? And that was the initial concept for creating him. Just before I started going back to community theater, which was kind of funny because I was around very creative people. And I started writing a brief outline of where I wanted to take this originally to. Well, the process went through, I showed some people, and it was very mishmash. It was more of an outline than an actual book. About 2 years ago, I started getting really serious about doing some research into who he was, where he came from, why he did the things that he did. About 1.5 years ago, I was lucky enough to meet Bo, my co-writer and friend, on this little adventure. And what I found was I needed the way to do this, the actual form to do. I was originally writing it as a play, but once Bo got involved, we saw that there was real potential here for a musical, something that was different, something that wasn't just a shock, or, because it's very easy to go to that type of genre with this. I mean, it's about a murderer, so it's got to be shocking. No, we wanted to be more cerebral. We wanted to look into his mind and how people around him were affected by him. Bo was really good because he knows the period, and we did research and research. We found things that nobody else knew. Even after 150 years, we found things that were important to us. So this all started the ball rolling. Bo, of course, right now is still writing the music and taking from lyrics I originally gave him and making them much better to fit into what we want out of this. Holmes is a personal thing for me. I've done years and years of looking into this. Bo now has spent a good 2 years almost on this with me. It's going to be coming up to 2 years. And some people want things to go faster. They want it to end, they want to be a part of it. But I wanted to talk about the creative process because we could very easily finish this in a month if we wanted to, but it wouldn't be what we want. We want this to be something that stands apart. We're kind of creating a little bit of a new genre for this type of musical, and that's the important thing. So if you don't see us putting up videos all the time or giving you little new bits and pieces all the time, it's because it does take time to do this process. Now, the book, the actual script for the play is pretty much done. It's gone through about 7 revisions, so it's always changing, always changing. Bo is in his hands now because he's the musical genius behind this. And when you finally do get to hear some of the music that Bo has created for this, it is hauntingly beautiful. There's different genres that we've mixed in that were pertinent to the time. And I think that's important. We're keeping to the real spirit of that age. And it's a different age than what we're used to now. Well, just recently, we were honored to have a piece done on us by Linda, and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right or not. I think it's Charlton, but Bo thinks it's Carlton. So, Linda, I'm sorry if we pronounced your name wrong. She's a local writer. I've known her because she's been my music director. She's wonderful, very knowledgeable, and she came out to one of our reads and got to experience his madness a little bit. We've had 2 read-throughs. Yes, we are going to have a 3rd read-through. We just want to get through something that I'm doing right now, which is the play at the Melon Patch. But I want to make sure that when we do the next read-through, that we have some music and we have some things planned. Gretchen Scolari, who is a good friend of ours, we hope to get her in to record one of the songs that Bo has finished, which is absolutely beautiful. But Linda, she wrote this beautiful article on us, and I framed it for Bo, and I framed it for myself, and we can't thank her enough. We also can't thank enough the people that follow us, because it is a slow process, and we know that sometimes it's not easy to follow something, but we've got people like Billy and other people that have followed us from the beginning. In the first read through, we had Brendan come in, Brendan Rogers. He's well known in Central Florida to read for Holmes. We had Billy McCoy, who's well known in Central Florida, great actor, read some parts. We've had friends like Heather Quinn, who has followed this for a long time, and Lainey Levine, and others who have supported us in this kind of push through this whole thing. And I better say Lainey Levine Clark, because she is married now. But the really exciting part of this is when we started the website and got the t-shirts made, and it's getting, I put it on LinkedIn, which is one of my accounts, and I wrote about a little article about H.H. Holmes on there. And all of a sudden, we started getting curious inquiries from St. Louis and Erie, Pennsylvania, and Birmingham, and all different places who are involved in this, and it's grown. There's websites out there for H.H. Holmes that have linked to us that we didn't even know about. Everybody wants to see this come to fruition, and we can't thank you guys enough for staying with us. It is a long process. Bo is working on it every day, but he has a lot of other things that he has to do too. So we want to make sure that it doesn't get stale. We want to make sure that what we're giving you is something really special and really good. This is my first venture ever into writing a play. Bo has written some beautiful pieces beforehand. If you ever get a chance to read some of those, you will be amazed at the talent that I have with my co-writer. But you guys keep on cheering us on, and that helps us to want to do this and get this. Hopefully within a year we get to put a production on of this, and we have some of our friends who are great actors out there get to play some of these parts. Like I mentioned before, Gretchen, we really love. Katrina Akers, now it's not Johnson anymore, was with us from the start just about on this. My son Colin is very important to all of this too, and I want to make sure that everybody knows that every single one of you guys, and we look through the list of people who are on every single day, and we thank you. I wanted to thank you because it's through your encouragement that it has developed. When I was first starting to write this, Jolene Sheets was there for me and said, Derek, go ahead, do this. Go ahead, and this is great. Brendan, churning it on and saying, keep going. You know, you're not there yet, but keep on going. You've gone farther than a lot of people. Meeting Bo was the thing that changed everything, because he saw where this could be, and he believes in this project very, very, very much, and he's been just a blessing to me, because I would not have gotten this done. I think on the same hand, I add something for Bo, you know, keeping interested in this, and we just want to make sure that everything is perfect, you know, and there'll be changes, and we've had, you know, people that have given us good criticism. We've had some criticism that we didn't agree with. Well, that's part of the process. You have to take the good with the bad, and sometimes it's hard to take the bad. Let me tell you, you know, you're like, are we really doing this? You know, is this going to mean anything? Well, I think it is going to mean something. I mean, someday you're going to see me and Bo on Broadway, hopefully, with this play, and I can't wait to see who we pick as a director for this. You know, but it's the people like Shelley Whittle, Shelley Whittle, and Tom Klein, who's a great friend of mine that keeps me going, and Daniel Roscoe from Melon Patch, who came down and saw it down at Moonlight, and all of the local theaters that all are interested in it. You know, the Melon Patch, the Bay Street Players, Moonlight, Paul Castaneda from the Goat Theater, who wanted to read it. And I love that you people are so interested in it and reading it. I was just recently doing Willy Wonka, and if one of our cast members, Natalie, wanted to read it, she made it important, you know. And I think that if you guys keep on giving us the encouragement, we will get to that point where it's going to really become something. And I hope you guys are all a part of it. I hope you share in the success, because you had a lot to do with it. And I think sometimes writers forget how important their fans really are to making this happen. So that is my little venture into the devil. And remember, there is a method to our madness, as we like to quote and say. But soon, hopefully, Bo will be doing some recording, so don't be surprised if you guys get a call from us, those of you that follow us, to come in here and do a song. And yes, it won't be complete, you know, there's orchestration and stuff to do afterwards, but we'd like to let you guys hear some voices singing the words that are meaning something to you. We will have a read-through soon. We'll be inviting a lot of people again. Please keep on supporting this. It is something that we really do believe in, and we're so happy and thankful that you believe in it too. So, thanks again, and keep watching about H.H. Holmes, the musical. And don't forget, you can visit us on Facebook, and also on our website, and share it, like it. Let people outside of the state know about it. Tell your friends about it. Join us. Follow us. This is local people, your people, that are producing this, and you are the guys that make us want to make sure that this happens. It's not only our dream, but I feel like it's sort of your dream. So remember Facebook and the website, and we'll see you soon. I'm sure it's going to be Bo next time, so it will be a lot more full of knowledge, not just somebody bantering along, for the next installment of Method to the Madness.